y'all ain't got nothing else better to do. Don't you have a job? Oh, but I guess I'm going to have to propose to his ass because he ain't proposed to me.
Fill in the blank. One time I got drunk with Miranda and...
smoked too many cigarettes.
Well, let's talk about Miranda. You got a song on here with Miranda. Let's see. Who reached out to who? Like, how'd y'all take me to the beginning of the friendship?
The beginning of the friendship. It was my birthday several years ago, and she didn't even know it was my birthday, but she just got my number from somebody. I think she had heard things a man ought to know. She's like, well, this girl can change a tire and she can catch a fish, so maybe we can be friends. And so she texted me and just said, hey, it's Miranda. I just want to say I love your music and we should catch up soon. And so we did. And I mean, I knew before she even knew me, I was like, once we meet, we'll be friends because we have a lot in common. And she's kind of just become like my country music big sister. She tells me what to do, what not to do, and she like checks on me, cares for me, and she's like, where are you at? How's your head? How's your heart? And I think it's important to have folks like that who have kind of been there and done that so you can call them and be like, hey, is it normal that I'm feeling this way about this? And they can give you a little bit of peace, you know.
What would you say you admire most about Miranda?
Her grit, her determination. I just love how she has had like longevity. She's been around a long time and she continues to be around. And I think she just like, she has this spitfire spirit about her that is contagious.
Yeah, you said she's been around for a long time, 20 years, first ballot Hall of Famer. What advice did she specifically give you that you can recall?
Oh my gosh, she's given me so much. She definitely tells me that like, you got to take care of the racehorse, meaning yourself. If it's not fed and watered and taken care of, the rest of the team loses. You know, so like I got to be able to show up my best self and be rested and feel good and be mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally okay. Because there's a lot of pressure around that. I mean, we went from 5 people in our crew a year and a half ago to 60. So I'm helping 60 families, you know, that's a lot of pressure. And so I got to make sure that this ship don't go down.
Wow.
You know,
fill in the blank. One time I got drunk with Miranda and
smoked too many cigarettes. I'm like, I don't smoke unless I'm around her. She does it to me every time. I'm like, Lord.
Let me see. I'm trying to think. I bet she smokes menthols.
You know it.
Really?
Look, in college, I used to be about them Camel Crush.
Oh, yeah, the Camel Crushes,
and I don't know if it was just because I like popping the end.
Yeah.
But I like them a little too much. Yep.
She's gone through some pretty high-profile relationships. You're kind of learning how to do that now.
Yep.
Did you talk about, like, keeping it professional and personal and how to balance that?
Yeah, I mean, she's definitely, like, shared with me, and other people have shared with me, too, that, like, you ain't got to tell it all. Like, there's some things that it's okay to keep to yourself. If my daddy always said, if you tell all your business, you ain't got none.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I also think that a lot of my fans, I share a lot of me with them, and it's really cool to be able to start sharing that side of my life, I guess you could say. Because for a long time, I kept him on the DL. I wanted to see if he was actually going to be around to stay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he ain't going nowhere. I ain't got rid of him yet. So.
Okay, let's talk about the Dynasty of Duck.
The Dynasty of Duck.
How is he doing?
He is good.
Yeah.
He is killing it. He is doing real estate and coaching. He is thriving. I'm just proud of him.
What did he think about Count Your Chickens?
Well, he was like, why ain't it ducks? But I said, well, I'm dating a duck, so I guess I write about chickens. No, he loved it because at the end of the song, I say, 1 chicken, 2 chickens, 3 chickens. Oh, shoot, I think that's a duck.
Okay, and that's just for him?
That's just for him.
Did he get weird when he heard it for the first time?
No, he didn't. He didn't. We like I play all my songs for him before I like play them for anybody. And so he's heard a little bit of everything. And he's heard a lot of the love songs that I've written him that nobody else will hear.
Okay.
So,
I mean, like, but was he?
He was flattered.
Did he like look at you like? Because I don't know. I've been with my wife for a long time, and if a song like that, I would look at it. Is that how you really think? Like, was there a talk? Are you guys secretly engaged? And we don't know?
No, we're not secretly engaged. No, but I guess I'm gonna have to propose to his ass because he ain't proposed to me.
Is there a time that you're waiting? Like, are you giving him a certain amount of time?
I think it needs to be during like a season of our life where we really have the time to like enjoy it. Right now, it would be like, oh shoot, I'm engaged. All right, on to the next thing. And I just want to like be able to really soak it in.
Okay. I have like a sort of like a dumb question, but like on a scale of 1 to 10, how much did the added attention paid to your appearance on like Yellowstone and then the booty video?
Yeah.
How much did that help position you to get nominated and then win major awards?
I think that it definitely introduced me to a lot of folks. I think whether it was the ass videos or Yellowstone or literally all of the different things, and then even Bell Bottom Country came out around that time, I think it was just kind of like the stars aligning. And I had been at this for so long. Honestly, I had gotten to the point where I was like, this is not how I expected to get introduced to a lot of folks. But you know what? If it led you to my music, so be it.
Okay. Yeah, and I thought about that video a lot because, like, I used to weigh like 500 pounds. Like, I lost a lot of weight and did it like naturally. And
yeah, when was that?
2013. I've kept it off and everything. But I know that it brings a lot of attention to maybe something like you've worked so hard on your music, and the one thing that people are looking at is your butt.
Yeah. And now people mad that it ain't as big as it used to be.
Okay, what?
Y'all ain't got nothing else better to do. Don't you have a job?
Did you almost feel bullied into having to lose weight?
Oh, no. The thing is, that video that surfaced, that was a video of me 6 months prior before it ever even, like, came out. So, like, I had already, like, slimmed down some.
Okay.
And then everybody's like, oh, she, like... whatever, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like, she's losing weight because y'all done bullied her and this and stuff. Right. I'm like, actually, guess what? It's because I'm playing 190, an hour and a half every night on stage, running up and down the stairs, busting my tail. That's why I'm trimming down. You know, it's crazy. Honestly, like, if you ain't got nothing better to do than sit around and talk about somebody's weight.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's weird.
Yeah, especially when they're talented like you are. So, you know, I mean, I could see if it's just couch potato.
It's weird, but I will tell you this. My fans, like the people that I have met along the way, they're not the mean people on the internet. They're not. I can look at them and tell. They're not the ones saying hateful things to people.
Good.
They're too busy.
That's right. I love it. CMAs, ACMs, Entertainer of the Year. If I were to give you a truth serum and ask you if you'd be bummed if you didn't win this year, what would you say? So
I've done a lot of like soul searching since I've won several things this year. And I've definitely, that's crossed my mind for sure of like, okay, well, what if you never win it again? But I've worked my butt off this year to prove to the folks who thought I didn't deserve Entertainer of the Year, to show them why the people in this town chose me as Entertainer of the Year. So if it don't happen, that's all right. There's so many people in this town that like deserve to win all of these awards who have never even been nominated. And so we're all running this race together.
Give me one of those people.
I mean, Jelly Roll, 100%. And Morgan and even Miranda for CMAs, you know, like there's so many people, and it had been a long time since a girl had won Entertainer of the Year for CMAs, and it's crazy to think about that. That should not be the case.
Yeah.
Because there's been so many folks who have done it so I could do it.